Well, here we are on our first live stream, and just wanting to go over how effective links can be and how ineffective they can also be. Let's just have a look at this one here. This is a link we did back in search engine land. Now, with some types of links like this one, this is it's a big media site. It's SEO focused, and the good thing about it, it has a lot of relevant traffic. However, as you can see, it is sponsored content, and so there's a very big likelihood or high likelihood that Google would ignore a link from this site if it's a sponsored content. So this is an article we did a number of years ago, back in 2018, on SEO agencies. So it is optimized for keywords, and if you come down here, you'll see we have a few outbound links, one to seobrisbane.com.au, which is one of our legacy sites, and then we've also got some links down here to a local web design company, Venture IP, who we use for all of our hosting, a domain registrar, and an SEO guide that we have as well, and a podcast that's now dead link. So this article is actually something I wrote at the time, and it was relevant at the time, and mostly is still relevant, and it's a good read there as well. So I put a link to this article in the comments. If you come over to this sponsored page, you'll see here as well, they give you a profile to put in some information about your agency. This is our old logo. So I guess the pros of having an article published on a site like this is that when you first publish it, you get a lot of traffic to the article. They promote it for you as a legitimate site. It's a legitimate way of promoting your business. And normally you have the goal of creating, some buzz around your brand, and it can really help with making sales, or with just informing the general public or the industry of who you are. And that obviously they want these sponsoring companies like us to keep on publishing. And the reason that we only did the one, is just because of the very high cost of it. So this article, I think it costs around $5,000 to publish this article. And obviously from Search Engine Land's perspective, they're pitching it as in, we're giving you exposure to our thousands of readers, and you're going to be able to get your message out there. From an SEO perspective, a local SEO company like ourselves, I think at the time we were number one in Brisbane. In fact, we were for quite a while, and it was good for us to do it, I guess, at the time. But we weren't getting any business from this at all, because we're a local SEO agency and we haven't really gone overseas before. So it's not the type of post that I would recommend for for other local businesses. But at the time, it seemed right, and we went with it. And we also did it for testing to see if there would be any effect in rankings, and basically there wasn't. So from that perspective, it's a bit of a waste of time. But at least we got a good article out on a legitimate website. Now you can get links from other media sites, big media sites. We might cover those in the future. They generally cost a lot of money, but sometimes they can be good link value as well. But as long as they got this word sponsored content here, it's probably something that Google would flag as being a link that they would ignore as far as sending any power from it. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for our next one.